Hi everybody, Tiger9 here in the SU-25T Frogfoot in DCS World. I'm just selecting my loadout for today. I'm going to be dropping unguided bombs, FAB 100s, 32 of them. To do that, I'm going to set up my bombs to drop over a period of a few seconds, and that will ensure that I can hit multiple targets in a line, like in a convoy. So I'm going to set up 0.2 second delay between the drops. That should be fun, and we'll be attacking the Crossroads today, which is an airfield nearby with a lot of stationary targets. So it looks like our bombs are loaded. Let's just take a quick look here. As you can see, each pod has 4 bombs for a total of 32. And then I've got a couple of air-to-air missiles on the wingtips there. So we'll go ahead and start the avionics and start the engines. Closing the canopy. And here in the HUD, I'm going to set it up for air-to-ground mode. Now you can see here at the top is a targeting aid. This represents the tail of the plane, so I have to keep the top of this tail on that center pip there during the bombing run. Engines are fired up and the warning lights are off, so we can go ahead and taxi. Gobletti traffic, Tiger9, taxiing runway 07. Gobletti traffic. The SU-25T Frogfoot is a Russian plane, in case you haven't already noticed. It is primarily a ground attack aircraft, similar to the A-10 Warthog. There's lots of versatility, and it's one of the free modules in DCS World, so I like it a lot. A lot of value for what you get here. It's a lot of depth. I've literally taken weeks to learn each of the different. I'm steering with the rudders in the SU-25T. It's no nose steering. I'm going to pull short here on runway 07, check for traffic, and announce my intentions. Gobletti traffic, Tiger9, departing runway 07, Gobletti traffic. As I said, I'm taking off runway 07 into the wind. Should be no problem whatsoever. Because I'm carrying so much ordnance and weight, I am going to set the flaps into 1 notch takeoff mode, just to ensure I make it off the end of the runway. Alright, and we are ready to go. I'm going to throttle up to 80%. Release the brakes and continue throttling up to 100%. I'll wait until it gets to about 290 kilometers an hour to rotate. rotating. And gear up. Using a little rudder here to maintain a coordinated flight. See my slip indicator there. Trying to keep it relatively centered. And my target is over there in the distance. Once I get lined up on it, then I will lock in the target and use my HUD to keep the plane straight and level until we reach the target. You can see those little red dots there off in the distance. Right over there. That's my target. I'm going to slow it down here. Flaps are still extended 1 notch. Okay, I'm going to lock on now and try to keep the top of my tail there on the center pip. You can see there's a ribbon on the left-hand side with an arrow at the top. That arrow will start to drop once I get within range, and once it hits the bottom of the ribbon, it will release the weapons. And bombs away. All 32 bombs dropped. Again, these are unguided. Switch to the bomb view here. Okay, multiple hits. And as you can see, my bombs are all depleted. I will turn here to the north, out over the water, and return to base. Landing the SU-25T is one of the hardest things that I've learned. First of all, there is a drag chute that you can deploy after landing. It's key that you deploy that only after you turning in for my final into Kobuleti. I'm going to go ahead and extend those flaps. I'm going to go ahead and do full flaps. Bring that speed down. And lower the gear. Leading off the speed now. Just in the parking brake. The air brakes on. Flare. Okay, I'm going to put on the brakes a little bit here and deploy the drag chute. Okay, chute did deploy. Go ahead, retract that and continue it down the runway here. Go ahead and clean up my flaps here. Retract the air brakes. So that landing went well. I'm happy about that. My biggest problem has been speed, quite frankly, on landing. Double-headed traffic. Tiger 9, runway 07 clear. I'm going to try to follow the center line down. Taxiway here. To the parking area. So with those short wings, you know, it can carry a lot of ordnance, but not the most maneuverable aircraft in DCS world. But it's definitely worth it for the amount of ordnance it can carry. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull into the parking area here. Try to be careful not to taxi right onto the center lines because lanes can spawn without warning. And that does not end well. Okay. Put on the brakes. And we are done. Okay, engines off. Avionics off. And open the canopy. And there you have it. This has been a flight in the SU-25T in DCS world. This is Tiger 9. Hope you all have a great day.